Hello and welcome to the channel. So garden rooms, you know, it's one of those things that a lot of people are interested in doing now because of the whole COVID thing. There was quite a big call from in the first place before that, but it's just going through the roof now. But there are also lots of different options out there. There are pre-built, there's just prefabricated, they come, turn up on site and they literally bolt it together and you're done. Or there's the way that I do it, which is bespoke built. And I get asked, you know, what's really the difference between the two? Well, the difference is the build quality. For a start, a lot of the prefab ones are manufactured elsewhere, dropped off on site, and then the four walls are erected on top of the base, the roof goes on, done. But they're not building it to the same specifications as I am. So when it comes to what I do, I'll take you in. This is a 5x3 partway through the build, and I purposely wanted to show you partway through the build because it's at these points that there's no hiding from quality of what you're trying to do. So, you know, when the walls are up and it's finished, it looks pretty, it looks fantastic. But what I want to show you is things like this, okay? So, the stud work, 5x2, you know, overshot, it's gonna last for donkeys. It's solid as a rock, it's going nowhere. Roof joist hangers upside down to pin the roof in, so it's not gonna go anywhere. And it's not just like a shot in with a nail gun and then that's it. Same for the front. You know, there again, 250mm screws holding the whole thing on. You know, it's these things that over-engineer it to make it quality, and it's just not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay where it is. Steels. So massive 160x80mm steel at the top. So what we're going to have on this particular one is two, I'll just come back a bit so you can just see. So two massive floor-to-ceiling windows. Double French doors, big ones. Bifolds are extremely popular. But, you know, don't be foolish thinking you need to have them to make a nice room, because you don't. This is a beautiful way of doing it, and it's going to let in just as much light as they would. Because essentially you've got the two pillars in between, sort of dividing it. And again, that's a good way to do it and save, I'd say probably about £2,000 on the bifolds. So obviously you've got OSB 3 on the roof, which even the prefab one should have, which is going to be great. But done, rubber roof, EDPM, which is fantastic. It's got like a 50-year guarantee on it. The base on this is actually put on with steel rods into concrete, so it's a lot easier than sort of pre-molding like a massive area for like concrete. It saves a lot of mess, a lot of fuss. You know, you just dig, what do we put on this on? 23 piles. So, you know, if I come down here, you might still be able to get a ganders. Get one of them, there you go, there's one. You can just kind of see it. If I come down this way, there you go. So you can see it's sat on these metal shoes. This goes, well, these poles are 1 meter long, so that goes right down to the ground. Locked off at the bottom under here, 2 bolts, that on top, cut to bespoke, and then a 4x3 treated timber. So the whole thing, again, is off the floor. It's not going to rot. It's perfect. So, you know, this is at a stage now where it'll be sort of starting to insulate it. First fix electrics, and then off we go from there. But this is what it's about. This is the difference between a prefab and what I do when I bespoke build you one. And obviously you can have whatever size you want. You can have almost point any shape you want, depending on where you're locating it and meeting regulations and stuff like that. But, you know, sky's the limit. 7x3, happy days. Cheers guys, bye.